Yo YouTube, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how you can find winning creatives that you can try and replicate or make for your own brand, if you're a clothing brand or if you're a freelance brand scaler trying to make creatives. This is exactly how I do it. I'm basically teaching guys how to do the same thing. So obviously, if you haven't watched my last video, go watch that. I think this will help make more sense. But as I was talking about in the last video, the first thing I would recommend to do, install this app, PP Spy. Basically, all you would do, you can either just type it up here, type up PP Spy. You just press install it, and then or you can just go on the Chrome web extension, type it up, Spy, right there, the third one, and just install that. Now, a misconception, I've seen a lot of people say that they use, I think it was called Pixel, this one here. I used it, I don't recommend it, just purely because of the, I don't even know why I say that, just because of the fact that, because it will make more sense if I explain the app, but basically it's a tracking app. You tracks everything, like metrics for different type, for like any single Shopify website, which I'll get to more in obviously when I go through this board. But with Meta Pixel Helper, I wouldn't recommend it just because of the fact that it only tells you if a brand has a pixel, and there have been many cases where a brand can have a pixel but not run ads. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can just have pixel but not run ads. Or it can be the case where a brand has a pixel and they run ads, but they ran ads like what, 2-3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And just because you thought that they were running ads because they had a pixel or because they didn't need ads, you know what I'm saying, you just fucked up like your potential chance of like closing a client, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't recommend it. Use the Spy one, it's more accurate, I think. So if you have a Meta Pixel Helper, just gonna move that shit, get this one, it's way better. I'm saying, obviously I said as well, you can also get full play. But obviously this is like a free version, so like if you ain't trying to spend money on it, then you can just get this one. But yeah, download it. Once installed, it auto activates when you visit Shopify sites. So basically, now how to use it: visit any clothing brand website, and a toolbar will open at the bottom of the screen. An example of this, basically, let me just go on. I think it was this one. Yeah, let me go on this brand. You go on the link, you go on the website, whatever, and it will pop up right here. So basically, just run down brand name, total amount of products they have on the website. You have the shop feature, shows you, obviously this information can be useful if you want, but first product, when they made a new product, the theme name, currency, religion, products, whatever, and this part here, it shows you the best-selling products of the website. Obviously, the best-selling is this one. Wherever you can go on here, all these metrics you can go over. I'm saying you can also track the store. Now this part, I think you have to pay for it and get like a pro version plan. But basically, all this will do is legit give you like a rundown insight of how much revenue the brand made, sales, profit, margins, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And you guys can try that out. I think you get a free version, but like one time you can use it once for like any website for like one time for free, but you guys can see that out, you know what I'm saying. Then you go products, shows you a list of the products, simple, the ones they added, all the products, and product statistics, like I said, all this information, guys. If you guys want to use it, you know what I'm saying, you can use it. Live sales, obviously you need to upgrade version for this one. Then you have the apps. It shows you all the Shopify apps they're using. Obviously Klaviyo, Upsell, you guys can look over all this stuff if you guys want. And then reviews, there's nothing there. But to the main part, the ad section. What did I say on this one? So focus you remain on the ad section for this video, just because this is like creating creatives. And basically, if the brand is running ads, you browse through the creatives and you look for ad format like carousel, video, static images. the style, whether it's simple, bold, emotional, if it's clean, the text that I've been using, font style, like CTAs they're using as well, and just the vibe you get from the ad, you know what I'm saying? If it's high and street or minimal, colourful. And basically all you would do is, where is it? I think it's this one. All you would do is legit press ads, legit go on press ads, and all that shit comes up on here, you know what I'm saying? And you just scroll through, as you guys can see, it's all the recent ads they've ran, you know what I'm saying, from recently, and all these type of different like vibe, like obviously just by these you can tell the type of vibe you get from this brand, you know what I'm saying? You do that, and obviously all these data metrics you guys can like analyze whatever, but me personally, usually I just filter it from you can filter by ad spend to see how much was spent, the ones that cost more, you know what I'm saying, or the ones that got more reach, this part, you know what I'm saying, and then take inspiration from these type of ads, or you can filter by active days. Those are the two main I use, because the longer ad is running for, I feel like the more successful it is. So obviously you can see this ran for 130 days, you know what I'm saying, so obviously this is a winner ad, you know what I'm saying, ran for like obviously half a year, like come on bro, crazy. Like I said, something like these, like it can be easy replicated like on Canva. It really isn't that hard, but as I was saying, you find that shit, and then you need to build your Dropbox file. And basically all I do is I just create a Dropbox folder. I call it like clothing brand ad creatives, or whatever you want to call it, and then inside it create subfolders. You can have it for t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, or full fit outfit ads, whatever just makes sense for you. And when you find a good ad you like, legit download it immediately and save it into that folder. So basically you just go on here, press open image in new tab, it saves, and that's it, you know what I'm saying. Actually, no, let me just give it an put open image new tab, and yeah, it saves, you know what I'm saying. As simple as that, really simple as that. And then you just go on Dropbox, you just put into your files, you create files for that shit, and then you're good to go. Do this for as many brands as you can. Like obviously I'm gonna be going over these brands as well later on, but they're like rinse and repeat, do this for as many brands as you can, and over time you'll build a library of like 100 examples to study and pull ideas from, which I said in my Dropbox file I have like 100 plus, nearly 200 of legit just ads I fuck with and I plan on recreating or trying to, I'm saying, do my shit on, and ads I fuck with and I'm trying to take inspiration from. It's as simple as that. Now here's why I say you should not directly copy an ad, you know what I'm saying. Taking inspiration is fine, but copying it, like I don't think it makes sense, just because of the fact that copying blindly, it won't teach you like why an ad works, you know what I'm saying. Because what works for one brand might fail for another. Like what works for this type of, I wouldn't call it this is like you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, what works for this brand is not gonna work for something like someone like fucking like a streetwear brand type shit, because obviously different target audience, which I'll talk about more later on. But what works for one brand might not, what works for one brand might fail for another. Different audience, I was saying, different price points, and just different brand image. Because people can sense when something is copied, I feel as if, and if it feels like, and it just feels cheap and low effort. So real creative skill, I think you need to take inspiration and then make it your own. Now obviously people are gonna be asking like, oh yeah, easier said than done, how do you make your own? This part of time, how do you put your own style in it? So before making creative, ask yourself, like when you're on the brand website, brand IG, whatever, what vibe fits the brand I'm working with? What colors, font styles match this brand, and what kind of emotion am I trying to create? Look at your inspiration, ask yourself like, how can I make this better or even different? Because you need to think of it like cooking. You're not copying the dish, you're simply just taking ingredients and creating your own recipe. You always need to tailor it to your brand story, your product style, and your target customer, which I'll talk about later on. I'll talk about that now, you know what I'm saying, I have nothing much to say. So cool, your brand story. It's as simple as what the brand stands for and represents. Is the brand streetwear, luxury, minimal, athletic, stuff like this. For example, if it's a luxury brand, like you got Louis Vuitton, Gucci, whatever, high class brands, Your creative should feel clean, sharp, and premium. Using minimal text, very high quality images and visuals. And if it's a streetwear brand, your creative could be more colorful, energetic, and just like lots of things in one ad. And also the creatives need to feel like it matches the brand's identity. Simple. The product style. What kind of clothing are you selling? If it's a basic hoodie, you might like want like lifestyle type content or focus creatives, like people wearing them like, outside or whatever. If it's like a graphic hoodie, you want like something loud, colorful, eye catching, and like just catching and designs in the ad, you know what I'm saying? And if it's stuff like gym wear, then you would want maybe more movement type creatives, athletic shots, people like doing like type of movements, like someone running, someone in the gym, someone swimming or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the creative, just so people can match like the environment and what they would use it for to the ad, you know what I'm saying? And the creative should highlight the product's best features depending on what it is. So obviously it's easy to show, but I don't have it on. I don't have it up right now. But basically, like having like an image or that you're creative, and then having like a arrow and like a circle, and in that circle you have like a zoomed in picture of the product and like its best feature. For example, if you have a zipper, a personalized like logo in your zipper, you can show that. If it's like acid wash, you can show that. If there's like rips on it, you can show that. Whatever like the product's best feature is on it, then you will like showcase it off on the ad, creative, whatever. And then lastly, target customer. Who is that you're actually trying to chat with the ads? For example, if the brand targets teenagers, you want like hype, fast-paced, trendy edits. If the brand targets like 30-year-old professionals or whatever people, then you'd want like something calm, mature, and clean style. If the brand like targets like skaters, you'd want like gritty, raw, and like just like you want the ad to have that rebellious energy, you know what I'm saying, for those type of audiences, because the creative needs to speak the same language as the customer you're targeting. It's as simple as that. Like whoever you're trying to reach, you should base the ad off that, and you can literally just simply like go on ChatGPT and be like, yo, I'm trying to make creatives for like teenager skaters. I'm trying to have a great raw rebellious energy. Give me some ideas that, you know what I'm saying, that people like skaters would like want to see or something like that. Just like make up something and then just work and then just like test it. For example, I said, like, imagine you're seeing an ad from a minimalist shopping brand. Like white background, black text, superior, like something, I think, legit something like this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is something, I will call this something like minimalistic, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you're seeing an ad like this. Simple and classy. Now you're working, now, imagine you see that and then you're working with a streetwear hoodie brand like targeting teenagers, you know what I'm saying? You can't just copy that minimalistic look and aim for the same thing. Like, it just wouldn't work, because you need to adjust it, and maybe you need to add like more vibrant backgrounds, bolder fonts, and more hype energy to fit the audience. For example, I think it was from Forever Hungry ATL. Let me just talk about this. Like for this brand here, I fuck with their creatives heavy, and I have like a bare shit from them on my Dropbox, because I just feel like that them shits is tough, I can't lie. Like go on ads, see stuff like this. I think which one was it? Like obviously you can't really see it because like the ratio is kind of bad right now, but obviously these are in like more Instagram story type formats. But basically stuff like this like would go like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like what did I even say? Like you wouldn't full racer world, like having this and then trying to do it like this. I don't feel like it would work. You can try it, but it's just the fact that it's just two different vibes that are given off, and like you need to optimize for like the brand and whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. I think what was I gonna say? Oh, actually, let me even try and move my camera so you guys can see something real quick, so I can like show you guys what I'm talking about. But basically, further advanced store here, you basically, let's say you fuck with this one here, you basically just go on more, and then basically, or you have like the ad here. I think no, it was with Vaserworld. I think I had it. I think I saw that shit. You go on Vaserworld, go on the link. You go on ads. Let's say you fuck with this one. Doesn't matter. More. Obviously, as you can see, it depends on like the brand in it, but you can see the reach this ad got, the age, gender, regions they targeted, all types of content for the gender, and the age range that Facebook allocated like budget to or whatever. Now I don't know how accurate this is, but I would say it's fairly accurate, and obviously you can also see what they added on the ad, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying this is like very, very helpful or useful for someone trying to make something, you know what I'm saying? And you can just download it, whatever. And yeah, like I recommend this shit. You guys, like, bro, I legit spend hours on the brands and they're just going over stuff like this and just like taking notes, taking inspiration from stuff like that. But yeah, it's the same thing for the Hungry ATO. Which one's it? This one? Yeah. Basically trying to recreate something like that. Like it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that hard. Like it's not like creating something like this. It's as simple as legit picture, text, line, text, line. It's not that hard to make. Like this wouldn't, like, I mean, I'm talking from my perspective, but I'm saying that this wouldn't be hard to make, and like creating this like for your brand is like, it would, like, I would say it would convert. But what I will also say is just that the fact that you need like professional photos to create something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to recreate this and then the images are blurry, they're not like good quality, good visuals, like it just wouldn't work. Like I just feel like obviously the high quality the image, obviously the better, you know what I'm saying? But trying to do this with like something taken on like bad quality phone, the image is compressed, like it just wouldn't look as clean as when people would see it, like if they were on Facebook and they see this ad, I mean on Instagram and saw this ad. But yeah, stuff like that. I think I also wanted to mention with telling it to your brand story, I think I mentioned it in my other one, yeah, this one. You need to like focus on different angles as well when doing this stuff, and I think I didn't mention it, but like focusing on identity, lifestyle, urgency, and scarcity, because I think like this is basically a rundown. Like I'm gonna just use Forever Hungry. I can use those ones as well, that brand, but like where was it? I can't even tell, but like having like obviously they have it on lock with the ads, you know what I'm saying? Because they incorporate like basically every stuff. They incorporate identity, the lifestyle, urgency, and scarcity. Like urgency and scarcity is just simple putting stuff like limited stock, scarcity, or like just something like reducing the price from one price to another price, and they use that like very frequently. As you can see somewhere, like literally, but I don't even know now. They don't want to show it, but this is what I was talking about on my other last time. I was just saying like having it like showcasing like the brand's main features. This is basically the exact same thing, but yeah, incorporating different angles into your shit, like it's a must. I can't lie, just so you can test it out and see what works and what doesn't and what people fuck with more. But yeah, like I said, like ask yourself, does this ad feel as if it belongs to this brand? You know what I'm saying? So, and if it doesn't, like if it feels off, they need to adjust the style and vibe and colours and energy so they do match. I'm saying, like I said, it's just about testing, seeing. Like if you don't, like bro, if I don't fuck with something I create on Canva or whatever, I just go again. You know what I'm saying? I recreate it. Like there's many times that I had I had like an idea I wanted to create, and then I made it. I didn't like it at all, and then I made something else, like, and then I just like edited my final product into something even better because I didn't like how it looked like. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, like taking inspiration, just adding your own style in it. But Well, what am I even gonna say here? Oh yeah, final advice. The goal isn't to rush; it's to build a creative eye. In a simple terms, like the more ads that you study, the more naturally good ideas come to you, and the more ads that I've studied, the more natural ideas could have come from me. You know what I'm saying, because building a personal library like on Dropbox, Google Drive, whatever you use, it gives yourself unlimited creative ideas when you need them. So like you just need to be patient and play the long game. I can't lie, because I feel like it's a skill that will separate like 99% of people that do this shit, or people that want to do this. You know what I'm saying. Because like I said, creatives are one of the most important parts of running ads, because if people don't even stop, if you can't even make someone like stop and scroll, if you can't even make someone stop scrolling just to see the ad, then they'll just keep scrolling, then like all your metrics will just go down to the fucking like dog shit. I can't lie. So that's why you need to like take your time with this shit. Now I'm not saying that you need to go crazy, you need to like do like the madness of edits with your ads. Not even that, because I think it was with this one. Like I have some of their ones on my shit on my Dropbox. I think it's like these ones. I think like this shit, and I sound like these type of shits where they showcase the product, the model, and they have like the price or whatever like underneath that you guys can like look at this shit. Like sound like that, you know what I'm saying? And so I realized that with this brand, they do like I think they do like IG story. Then obviously they do this, but like, well, let me try like show you guys what I mean. Like they do obviously IG story format, and then they do IG story format, IG story format, IG story format. Then they switch it to like Instagram post format. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? And obviously like it's a testing thing as well, you know what I'm saying? And I me personally, I understand why they would do something like that, and obviously you guys can do the same thing if you know how to how to do it, like how to like put it from IG, like convert like the ratio from IG to like Instagram format, story format. Convert it from story format to like the IG post format. If you guys know how to do that, like I don't think it's that hard to do on Canva. You just need to like edit it a little bit and like just like expand some stuff. But yeah, that's basically the basis of this video. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. I don't really have nothing more to talk about. Like I said, watch this video because it will make more sense what I talk about on here, like why ad creators suck, and then obviously you guys can go over this shit, like checklist, whatever you want to call it, and then go over it. I don't think I have anything more I want to say. Oh yeah, what was it? I think it was after Saints, something like that. Like I said, obviously I was showing you guys pictures, stuff like that, but obviously you guys can also take inspiration when making, like obviously when testing you should have like static images and video images, and then obviously you go in here, and I think this brand like uses a lot of like video images for their stuff just because it works, you know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And obviously like literally, let me reduce my volume or let me, like they use a lot of videos, you know what I'm saying, and just take inspiration from stuff like this, and the ones they're running, because obviously like I said, content like this, if it's working, like reach, let me just use reach, actually no, not reach, let's just use Aspin. Okay, obviously the metric isn't here for this one, but like I said, it just depends on the brand, I can't lie. But active days, obviously, like I said, like I was saying, and I Metal Pixel Opera, when you go certain brands, obviously you will go on there, you like see, go on the website, see if they run ads, and certain brands will have like, they last run at December 2024, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean when I say, if you were to use Metal Pixel Helper, it would say that they have a pixel, and some people would see that and be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna DM this brand. But like, bro, this could literally be this case where they only ran one ad in 2024 and that's it. And now you've like not reached out to a brand, a potential client, just because you thought they've run ads. Like I've reached out to people that have run ads, that are currently running ads, bro. Like, I just don't care, bro. Like, cause bro, like at the end of the day, it's the fact that it's the fact that you, what was I gonna say? It's like you fucking, I don't know. This is like, it's just, I was gonna say something. I forgot. I forgot still. But oh yeah, no, it's like you reaching out is a guaranteed no. No, you not reaching out is a guaranteed no. But you try and reaching out, there's a chance that they may say yes. Obviously, they may say no, of course, as well. But like, you like seeing something and then not reaching out because you think they're gonna add, like, it's a guaranteed no that you can't kind of sign this client. But there may be a potential like chance that you can sign them if you just like try to reach out and just like provide something valuable that they need. As simple as that. But yeah, I'm ended there. Just because of the fact that I feel like you guys can like I said, just go on any website, any app, any Shopify brand you want to go on, look at that stuff, and then just go over it. And like I said, it's the same with Canva. Just play with it, and just play with it, and then you guys can like go from there. I can't lie. But yeah, I'm end of there. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll step shit for life. Continue with the shit. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Peace.